The following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance and is for the NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Championship.
It's the Doctor of a Bay, Doctor of my Marais and Gori by Marais and Goriak.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now! The main event of the evening, and is set for one fall and sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance, and is for the NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first to the corner to my right. He is from India, weighing 175 pounds, the Curry Kid! His opponent, from the Metro Kingdom, weighing 227 pounds, he is the NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Champion, and the official in charge of this matchup, referee Harold Rear Martin.
No, but Harold Martin getting an intro here from Big Jason Boyd here, JB. Making the intro here. We got a interesting matchup here this evening. Our NWA Atlanta champion, Drew Adler, taking on Curry Kid. We saw him about a month or so ago in between winning the title and title defenses here with Matt Sexcells, that Drew Adler said that he was willing to take on all comers and guys that hadn't normally gotten their championships. I know he mentioned, I know that he had mentioned the former champion Fry Daddy. Fry Daddy had the Max champion at one point, which morphed into the NWA Atlanta championship. And Fry Daddy, he said Fry Daddy needed to get his title rematch, his rematch clause, even though it was Matt Sexcells that took that title away from him. he was going to give that rematch clause there. And the fans don't, there's no one to boo here in this matchup.
I know.
Curry Kid and Drew Adler, both fan favorites here. Curry Kid going a test of strength there, going into a wrist lock for Curry Kid. Like I said, Drew Adler willing to take on all comers. Very interesting. We've seen tradition here recently. We have 3 out of the 4 members of tradition that have gold. Andy Anderson calling out during the Ripped Up Fitness postgame show 3 weeks ago here in Locust Grove when they hijacked our set and our camera crew and did their own little postgame show for us. Andy Anderson's coming for Drew Adler's title. They're going to have gold. They want to have gold around everybody's waist. So we'll be interested to see if anything develops from that. They are going to have their hands full at Bash at the Bridge with a tag team matchup now, as you well know, is a tag team match against Warlord and the Barbarian. And I'm interested to see if anyone comes after Drew Adler's title. Side standing headlock here. It's not often Curry Kid's in a matchup with someone taller than him, but that's the case here this evening. Drew Adler.
That's right.
Side headlock there. Kid working into armbar. There as Curry Kid cheering on Drew. That's interesting. You don't normally see that.
Good sportsmanship. That's
I guess so, yeah. Adler with a roll out of that hold. Let's see what we've got going here. Adler trying to reverse it. Hits the knee on the wrist of Curry Kid. Reversal there. Snap mare. Curry Kid on the mat. Right. Like I said, fans, no one here to boo here for the fans this evening. Awful quiet during this matchup here to begin with. See if the fans can get behind one of these fellas. Another sign of sportsmanship here from Drew and Curry. See what these guys have here. Drew with a takedown of Curry. Curry, speed advantage there. Not often Drew Adler's in a matchup with someone who's a little bit faster. Wow, Drew Adler going for a hip toss into an arm drag from Curry Kid. Adler lands on his feet. Head scissors. Hitting Curry Kid. Drop kick right there. Both men had their eyes on something. Both men going for the drop kick after that reversal. That's set up there. Incredible match. Adler having some tough matches here the last few months. Winning the title at our show in March against Matt Sexcells, and then taking on Matt Sells in subsequent matches. Not for the title, but just matches here. And we saw Matt Sells and Johnny Danger wrestle each other 3 weeks ago here in Locust Grove. Johnny Danger victorious in that matchup as well. I'll have to see what happens here. It looks like he's got a side headlock of some sort here. Our view's blocked by him there.
Yeah, I'm still impressed with the ladder match, the final match,
yes,
if you will, between Drew and Matt Sexcells.
That's true. Yeah, the ladder match was just incredible.
Amazing.
You're watching this video on YouTube. If you can find that ladder match here on D Big Show 75, you look at our account there, and you'll be able to find the Drew Adler Matt Sexcells ladder match here. It is absolutely incredible 30-minute matchup. That one of the best ladder matches you'll see on any independent circuit in the nation. I'll guarantee that. Adler getting Kid back into the ropes here, sending Kid into the far ropes. Adler going for a looks like maybe a shoulder block there, but Curry Kid drop kicked him right in the left knee. Kid going down. Kid's got an opportunity here that we haven't seen him get in NWA Atlanta, title shot.
Right.
We're going to see if he's going to take advantage of this. We do see that the Kid does wrestle all over the Southeast, and he's got a great, I don't want to say tradition, a great body of work in the Southeast.
Absolutely.
Here is an independent wrestler, and to take on Drew Adler and to have a chance to win the top title here in NWA Atlanta from a guy like Drew Adler. And don't let the matches against Matt Sells go too far from your mind. This man has been in basically a couple of car wrecks in the last month or so, and you don't know if Drew Adler is 100%, but he's got to defend that title every 30 days, and that's what he's doing here right now against Curry Kid. And Curry Kid working over his left knee there, may have hyperextended it as Adler went for that backdrop when he sent Curry Kid into the corner, and Kid drop kicked his left knee. Kid has the knee brace or the knee pad of Drew Adler off. Adler working in a front face lock there on Curry Kid. Referee Radar Martin right on top of things here. Got a pinning predicament there. Radar got kicked in the back of the head there. Kid going after that left knee. Smart move here. I don't know that it's going to be a fan favorite, obviously, from this setup here, but he's seen what he can do. Adler, a face buster from Adler, but he landed on that left knee as he executed that move. And Kid there real quickly taking advantage of that as Adler went into the ropes to get up ahead of steam. And Kid went in there and clotheslined his left leg. Hook of the leg there. Adler kicks out after one. I don't think Kid watched any of those ladder matches. It's going to take a little bit more than that to get Drew Adler down for a 3 count.
Absolutely, but
Kid there with a kick to the knee.
it is a veteran move,
Yes.
focusing on the one extremity.
Yeah. Well, when you're able to drop kick there, huge leg drop. He got up there a couple of feet in the air before he dropped that leg across Adler's knee, and he's twisting the ankle now of Drew Adler. Twisting that ankle is going to put everything at a different angle there right up above it. Kid's asking Adler to tap out. Radar Martin right there for a pinfall count when Adler gets down on both shoulders, and right on top of things asking Adler if he's going to submit. Curry Kid, we normally don't hear anything out of Curry Kid during a matchup, but telling Drew Adler he can quit. Kid wisely grabbing onto Adler's right leg, that good leg, trying to keep Adler from kicking out. Adler working, oh wow, pinfall attempt here from Adler. Martin right on top of things here, got a 2 count. Wow, that took a lot of energy out of Drew Adler there to make that pinfall attempt, but caught Curry Kid by surprise, and Kid barely able to kick out of that. Kid now taunting Drew Adler, telling him to get up. Adler with a couple of palm thrusts to the midsection of Curry Kid. Forearm there to the chest of Kid. Adler sending Kid into the far ropes. Kid with a reversal. A little maybe slipped there as he went for a move. Adler going for a kick, a bicycle-type kick on Curry Kid, and missing and hitting that left knee right on the apron, right on the canvas there.
That's right. Those usually are devastating when he connects, but he...
Absolutely. For a large man, for a big man as Drew Adler is, his finisher is that kick, that big boot to the face. And that is going to take a little bit of that away from him, having that left knee damage there. But it can come from anywhere. We saw it 3 weeks ago against Prince Alising Akbar. Akbar turned around out of the corner and met that boot right in the face.
You know, if I was a wrestler, which I am not, that's what I would do. Because I'm a shorter stature, I would focus on legs too to keep them down and grounded.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I want to be the bigger, the taller. Well, I'm usually pretty big, but the taller man.
Adler can match up with Curry Kid. What is Curry Kid dancing? Adler can match up with Curry Kid as far as speed goes. Adler couldn't even keep his left knee down on the apron just then. Adler getting him up for a vertical suplex. Delayed a drop down there, but at what cost did he hit that suplex on Curry Kid, grasping that left knee in some serious pain. You can hear him groaning and grunting as he hit that suplex on Curry Kid. Kid is down. That delayed suplex, that double suplex there that Adler hit on a normal wrestler a lot of times can get a 3 count. They're able to get and make that pinfall attempt quickly. But Adler's unable to do that at this point because of the shape his knee's in. Adler getting up to his feet now, not even putting any weight on that left leg, shaking it. Curry Kid going with a back bump into the corner there, a backsplash. Adler with a boot to the face in the corner. Curry Kid still vertical because he's just hanging off the ropes. He might be out. Adler back in the corner again, Kid going in. Kid throwing that left leg over the ropes with a kick to the shoulders now. Kid hooking both legs. Adler enough to kick out there. Adler's trying to get some momentum here. He's grabbing onto that thigh now. He can't even reach his knee. In some serious pain here is one Drew Adler. Curry Kid trying to let him use his momentum to get up. Quick slam there from Adler. This might be all. 2 count there, and Adler doesn't believe it. Pleading with referee Radar Martin that that's a 3 count. just hoping to get out of this matchup with his title intact and his knee in some decent shape. The Curry Kid, you can tell, back is hurting from that big, huge, quick power slam Drew Adler just hit. That took a lot out of Drew Adler. It's not a normal move for a man that's got an injured leg at this point. Kid's worked and worked that. Oh, wow. Adler, every move he makes, is in some pain with his knee. What on earth? Curry Kid with some quickness there in the corner. Adler didn't even know where he was going after Curry Kid. Kid going over the top rope here. Might see a sunset flip. Oh, my gosh. Wow, Kid there. Adler roll through. Kid with a kick, super kick to the left knee. Adler is down in a heap on the canvas now.
He's thriving in pain with
Kid
the leg.
Got him in the middle of the ring now. Kid going outside onto the apron. He may be going up to the top turnbuckle here. He set up Adler in the middle of the ring, so he may be trying to hit some type of maneuver, but I don't know if he's got enough energy. Look like he's taking his time there. I'm not sure what's wrong with Curry Kid at this point. The Kid's got to try and get up. He's perched on that top rope. Standing up, he's taking his time. Can he get all the way across the ring? Whoa, all the way across the ring, dropping the leg on the knee of Adler. Let's see, Adler's close to the ropes here. Wow. That's as close to a 3 count as we've seen in this matchup so far. 2 3/4. Radar Martin's count after that huge leg drop off the top rope all the way across the ring on Drew Adler's left leg. Curry Kid taking off his, does he have elbow pads on? Curry Kid signaling across his waist like you'd see the guys wanting the titles. He wants that 10 pounds of gold around his waist tonight. And he's pulling out all the stops to try and beat Drew Adler tonight.
Absolutely. I think Drew just kicked out over just...
Kid pulled his arm sleeves off. I'm not really sure what that signifies. Adler there still crawling around the ring, not able to get up to a vertical base. Adler in the corner there, left knee. Curry Kid, oh my gosh! Huge boot from Adler! Curry Kid is turned over like a pretzel right now. Adler's trying to make the pinfall attempt. Oh my gosh. That's going to be it.
Oh, man.
3 count there from Radar Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner.
Wow.
And still NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Champion, Drew
Adler overcoming some knee issues here in this matchup. Curry Kid did everything he could to keep Drew Adler grounded. Kid went up to the top rope one too many times here, and Adler able to get him as he comes off the top rope to try and do some type of a maneuver. But Drew Adler kicked Curry Kid right in the face as Kid came off the ropes. Absolutely incredible maneuver. Drew Adler victorious here tonight, NWA Atlanta champion still. Curry Kid just now coming to after that pinfall attempt. Well, Curry Kid was tied up in the ropes as Adler reached him for a pinfall attempt. Incredible matchup here. Two Adler asking for a handshake there. These two guys have traveled the roads of Georgia and the Southeast for a number of years here. Never really tag teamed with each other, tagged with each other, anything like that. But they are both veterans here in the Southeast. And a great first title defense for Drew Adler here, the NWA Atlanta title. He's going to have a few weeks off here of a title defense before the show coming up here on July 12th, Bash at the Bridge in Stockbridge. But both of these men no worse for wear here this evening, and Drew Adler victorious as he has his title defense here in NWA Atlanta. Fans appreciative here of the effort from both men here this evening. Our next show coming up here in 2 weeks, June 28th here in Locust Grove. We appreciate you guys listening and looking at the videos here, NWAAtlanta.org. Check out the NWA Atlanta Facebook page for information on upcoming events. We thank you for Big Chad. This is Vance Keeney here, NWAAtlanta.org. We appreciate you guys checking us out.